Ollie, Chris, Kenny, and I made our way to the MetLife Arena. We finally figured out where our seats were. We got a little lost looking for our seats, but eventually found them and made it to that spectacular stage of Wrestle freaking Mania.
Bump it up, bump it up, bump it up.
We're at a train station by our Airbnb. We are waiting to get to MetLife. It should take about half an hour, and then it is a WrestleMania time. Woo! Alright folks, we made it here. We are at MetLife Stadium for WrestleMania 35. Alright, so 35, right? So every 5 years they do something big. So I'm hoping this 5th year after WrestleMania 30, which is the end of the streak, is gonna be really big. So, Cold Stone! So let's see what we get this WrestleMania, guys. It should be great. Let's do this. Thank you. So we're here at our seats for WrestleMania 35.
What time does the Mets game start?
About 25 minutes.
Oh.
Yeah. Here is our view. How awesome is that? There was some Hardy Boys fun, and shortly after that, the show began. Helicopters and the American National Anthem kicked us off before the lovely host, Alexa Bliss, snapped her fingers to give us the first surprise of the night.
To be back here at WrestleMania. Woo! It is great to be right here in the Silver Dome. Okay. It's awesome to be right here in the Nightlife Center, brother.
After the Immortal One was done flexing his 24-inch pythons, Paul Heyman was seen scurrying down that massive ramp to introduce his Beast Incarnate because they weren't waiting for the main event. This is gonna be awesome! We then witnessed the likes of Randy Orton, Aleister Black, Ricochet, all whom wrestled before we saw the Hall of Famers being honored. I can't wait for this! DX is about to come out!
Are you ready? You think you can tell us what's winning?
Boss of the master! Bring it down! Just as we were teased with thinking that The Miz is going to go over in his match against Shane McMahon after that crazy spot, Kenny decided to tease the three of us with something of his own. Real life was brought into the picture when Kofi Mania took center stage.
It's a new day, yes it is!
That moment was absolutely incredible. I was there with almost a tear in my eye. It was such a beautiful moment. And this is the purpose of this video. You go back 365 days and look at how things were back then versus how they are now. And today they may seem a little bleak for Kofi Kingston. However, that night was something really, really special. Following that, Rey Mysterio unfortunately fell victim to the Samoan submission machine in very, very quick fashion. Shortly after that, we saw Elias in concert, and I guess there was an appearance from a character we thought was dead who decided to pay an unexpected visit. Fiend, good luck this WrestleMania. After the Dr. Thugonomics left, Shawn Michaels almost put Ollie in the hospital because his music hit and he came out for commentary in the Triple H versus Batista match. Big name! Oh, look at that! Yeah! Time to play the game! 1 year later, the Animal is inducted to the Hall of Fame after the King of Kings defeated him at the Showcase of the Immortals. God, everything has a nickname. And speaking of Hall of Famers, Kurt Angle had his retirement match against the not yet crowned King of the Ring, King Corbin, in a very, very difficult goodbye.
Here is your winner, in addition to tonight, right here in front of all of you. And I want to thank each and every one of you. But to end this night the way that I want to hear those two words that epitomize my career. So play my music and let's do it.
You suck! You suck! You suck! And before our final match of the night, we took a really quick dance break.
I think Alexa said it's time for a break.
7 seconds. We the rebels everybody wanna talk about. We stay up all night and cause a riot, scream and shout. Get on the cloud if you really.
Then we got the triple threat match for the Raw and SmackDown Live Women's Championships. Ronda Rousey, Charlotte Flair, and Becky Lynch all had great entrances. However, it was the finish of the match that was slightly problematic. we are a year later. We've still not addressed what happened in that main event, but WrestleMania sent us home with a beautiful display of fireworks. The four of us eventually got home to rest, and, well, we didn't exactly rest.
Union Underground across the nation.
The following day, we all got dressed, we all got ready, and made our way to the highly anticipated Raw after WrestleMania.
What?
You wanna keep complaining?
We're right here at the Barclays high savings account, 2.2%.
2.2%.
3 hours of savings in current accounts.
The videographers are what?
Do I just all the excitement of Raw had me holding my camera in like all these weird ways. It sort of distorted the sound, so, you know, you get the picture. Raw kicked off with the new champion Seth Rollins accepting a title for title match against Kofi Kingston.
Challenge accepted.
We then had the Revival lose their rematch for the Raw Tag Team titles. I guess some things don't change. We then saw the surprise debut of someone we're probably never going to see again in a WWE ring. You remember this guy? Yeah, I don't remember him either. Alexa Bliss then challenged a much happier Bayley to a match, and then Becky Two Belts made her triumphant walk down to the ring. Ricochet, Dean Ambrose, and Bobby Lashley all competed in matches, and then Sami Zayn made an unexpected appearance. He set an open challenge in the ring and was greeted by the then Intercontinental Champion. He was unsuccessful in winning the title that night, but 336 days later, he won that very title. Granted, that title looks very, very different today. We then continued our trend of very unexpected appearances where Elias decided to have another concert to make up for the unsuccessful one he had the previous night.
Mark my words. The next one to interrupt me is a dead man.
No way. No way. That's too much of a step. Oh my God, no way. Taker's gonna kill you. Taker. You still got it. I guess Elias just can't catch a break. After the dead man took his leave, we had our one-on-one title for title match, but in typical Raw fashion, it was interrupted, and then we were gifted with a tag team match. We're gonna make it a tag team match?
I would shit my pants.
Seth and Kofi eventually vanquished their foes, and after Raw went off the air, we were left with a difficult goodbye to say. Wrestlemania weekend, guys. Hope you had fun. I hope you enjoyed yourselves.
It was amazing.
I've got Fee and Sandra on either end. And we'll see you guys for the next one. Right? When we were all attending WrestleMania 36 in person, Ollie, who was going as a pirate, and Jen, who was going as a wench, asked me to go as a parrot. I refused, but they sweetened the deal a little bit on the Pot of Thunder. If you don't know who Jen is, a quick Google search should cure that for you. But my problem with Jen is that she is one half of the troublemakers that started this whole parrot ruckus. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I had people constantly tweet me to be dressed as a parrot at WrestleMania, and this includes someone like Mick Foley.
KJ, this is the hardcore legend Mick Foley, and just commit to being the best parrot you can be. It's WrestleMania. It's pirate themed. We've got Kenny is going to be he's going to be Captain Hook, right? Blackbeard, Jennifer, our lovely Jennifer Louise. She's going to be a wench. Like she's got to do some serious stretching in order to become a wench. And you, my friend, you were meant to become a parrot in life. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Be a parrot, you son. Just don't let me down.
You see? So here's a bit of free advice. If you haven't subscribed to this channel already, subscribe now. Make sure you follow all those links up there because that's where I'll update everything. And trust me, you do not want to miss what I have planned for WrestleMania 36. Oh yeah, and KJ